Let's go, Joey. Come on. I'll take both you on. Come on. I've had enough Fosters in me. I could do this. Come on, you guys. Oh, the show's on. Oh, shit. I forgot about the show. Hang on a second. G'day, mate. It's 8 p.m. here, Pacific Standard Time in Los Angeles, California, and 1 p.m. CT time in Australia. CT's time stands for convict time. Did you guys know that Australia is an Aboriginal word meaning we were here first? No. Australia has also brought us some amazing real-life characters such as Mad Max, Crocodile Dundee, and Sandy from Greece. Well, you guys, today we're going to learn more about the paintball community down under. And we might even learn some Aussie slang. So, okay, mates, if you need to head to the Bottle-O to buy some cold ones, you better hurry and turn up the Akadaka and use the dunny before the show. How's that? Yeah, that's cool. All right, you guys, welcome to our show. This is our Australian promo show, our Australian highlights show. Did you guys know they played paintball in Australia? Well, they do, and we're going to bring that to you. So we've got some really cool cats here to tell us about it. And we got you to learn about this cool place that's 17 hours ahead as far as the clock is concerned. I don't know. It's pretty far. Anyway, let's bring in this cool cat, this cool cat, this cool cat, and this cool cat.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, Steve.
Ignoring Dale.
Okay.
Out of all of us, I think Timmy's the only one who looks like Sandy from Greece. Sorry.
Look at you guys. Hey. All right. Let's go around the continent here or the big island and talk to Mozzie. Mozzie, what's your name and where are you from Mozzie, how do you want me to say your name?
Mozzie, I think Mozzie's right.
Mozzie?
We'll have to get the error guard out.
How we pronounce your name?
A mozzie in Australia is a mosquito. A mossy is this.
Okay, I'm looking at Mossy. Mozzie.
Mossy.
Like mossy oak. Like mossy oak.
Whatever. All right. Anyway.
Whatever.
Where are you from on this map here?
I'm in New South Wales, near Sydney.
That would be the purple stuff on the right hand side.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. All right. Tell everybody who you are.
So I'm Mossy from Ultimate Paintball in Sydney. Not Mozzie, the mosquito.
We're learning our Aussie slang. All right, Mozzie means mosquito. Got it. It's what I'm going to start calling you now. Yes, exactly. Okay,
that's pretty much it.
Okay, so all right, let's jump over to a regular on the show, from our cooking show to everything. Every time we need someone to legitimize our show, making it international, we always call on Tim. All right, Tim, where are you from on this map?
I'm also in the purpley spot, which is New South Wales. I'm about an hour and a half north of Sydney on the eastern seaboard, in Hunter Valley Paintball.
I like it. All right, I'm recognizing a trend here. Tell everybody who you are.
Hunter Valley Paintball. In Australia. Oh, sorry.
Oh, wait. Did they finally steal your car? Is that what happened?
Yeah. Going to buy steel to build a new gate. Yes. Yes.
Oh my God! Show everybody your hand.
The wire.
Oh man!
A little cut.
Somebody tried to break into his park, and he had to fight them off with his hands. His bare hands. And all right.
No, you
didn't do that. Okay. All right.
How do you get your knuckles when you fight like this, Tim?
Exactly.
he did that kangaroo maneuver.
He fights like a kangaroo. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's when he's on his back. Exactly.
It's always
when
on
the
his
tail
back.
gets in the road.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Steve, my brother, how are you?
Yeah, very good. Thanks, Dave. How are you going?
I'm good. Are you in the purple area too?
No,
I
I'm
can't
like
hear
a
Steve.
Mexican. I'm below the purple area. I think it's orange. The little triangle bit just below the purple area in Victoria.
Okay, you're in Victoria. I'm looking. That's Queensland, right?
No, Queensland is going
Down the
up.
bottom.
I'm going the opposite direction. The
Okay.
little triangle bit down the
Oh,
bottom.
the triangle that says South Australia, the green part.
No.
No.
What? Where? What? Oh,
The
Just
Victoria.
use that tail.
red bit.
Okay. Oh, that's a triangle? Really?
Well,
What kind of
sort
school
of.
do you guys have there? All right, that's fine. That's the school. Listen, Paintball Pete said he can't hear you. Paintball Pete, you can't hear Steve?
No.
Because he really hasn't said anything important anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, I can't hear Paintball Pete either.
Okay, so what we're gonna do, you guys, is Paintball Pete. I'm gonna take you out of the studio, click back on the link, and see if you can hear. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hold on 1 second. Let me just do that and click back on the link. And all right, cool. So
Let's talk about Pete now.
exactly. We can talk behind his back.
Pete,
All right, hang on a second. Speaking about behind my back, I'm not going to keep Joey and his mom up there for very much longer. Hang on a second. There we go.
Hey, there you go. That's what we want to see.
There we go. All right, cool. I feel much better now that I'm protected by all those stars. Yes, exactly. All right. So, all right, let's get as soon as Pete pops back in here. Okay, here he comes. Let's see if this works. Shh, you guys pretend like your microphones don't work. Shh, okay. We're fucking with you, Pete.
Yeah, you know, I can hear everyone else, but not Steve. Yeah.
Again,
that's a good thing. I can talk about it now. I need to protest.
Hang on a second.
Pete isn't a real Aussie anymore.
Hey, wait a minute.
He's
Wait a
converted.
Wait a minute, Pete, can you hear us all now?
Yes.
Good. Okay. So Pete is in North Carolina via Australia. So what we do, Pete, is we're going to pop up the map, and you're going to point your finger tell us where you were from on the map.
Well, I'm from where Mossy, and not the mosquito, but Mossy and Tim in the same state.
Okay.
We all were, and but in the early days, I did have another
Brad
field
from
too
Ross.
as well on Western Australia.
Okay, so I'm getting a pattern here that if the purple part was kind of like the most populated in a boat, you guys would be capsizing. Nobody lives. Hang on a second. Nobody lives over here where it says so dry.
You've been hanging around Australians too much.
Exactly.
Give me sarcasm.
So
Yeah.
nobody. All right. So I don't know. And listen, hey, and for the rest of the world, listen. For you flat earthers, I apologize, but the world is round, and there is Australia next to Indonesia, and let me see, New Guinea. And there's this little like red appendage on the right hand side. I think they call it the Kiwi land or something. What is that? New Zealand. Oh, that's it, right? New Zealand, where the let me see, where the women run free and the sheep are scared, or something like that. I don't know how to, something like that. I got no idea. Anyway. And listen, and one more thing, you guys, for our American viewers, if you look at the flag behind me, the Aussie flag and the Kiwi flag look the same except for one thing. Right here, there's an extra big star, right?
Yeah.
Is that how you tell the difference between the two unoriginal flags? You guys are both copying each, right?
Yep,
So
that's it.
there you go. All right.
Yeah.
But I heard that there's a new flag in the works, correct?
Jimmy probably will talk to Dale about that over us. He's in a sanctum.
So I've been. I guess I've been.
No, we're stuck on Queen Elizabeth's tit too much. We're part of the Commonwealth, and there's
the problem.
You are a proud
problem.
people. What's that?
I'd like to get rid of the Union Jack out of the corner and put the Australian coat of arms there.
You have no say, Pete.
You got
let
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
listen. Hey, why do you think they put a kangaroo on an emu on our coat of arms?
I don't know why.
Well, they
So
that's a
Tim
different.
will tell you.
Pete, that's a different video, Pete. Sorry, we
All
don't
right.
have those videos here.
Okay, so and also
the argument,
I was
the
also
argument
able,
is they don't go backwards.
okay, you guys.
But-
I was also able to track down the Australian national anthem.
Oi, oi, oi.
What is that? Oh no, I'm sorry. I pressed the wrong one. I'm sorry. I pressed the wrong one. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That makes more sense. Yes, exactly. All right. Yes.
What are you doing there, Pete Russell?
Oh, I thought I'd show them what a moon over Australia looks like.
Okay. So let's clear up some misconceptions here. You guys don't get chased by kangaroos, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
When you go to the wild animal park, you don't let your kids get beat up by them. Yes.
No. That video there is actually immigration at the airport when somebody doesn't have the right visa. Yeah.
I got it. All right. So listen, you guys. Wait, what happened?
Oh, there's Tim. Tim's got him at his place. See?
Wait,
Tim's gone
Tim.
walkabout.
Look, he's just
look at
gone.
that.
Look.
Look at that. Now wait, wait, is that a wallaby or a kangaroo?
A wallaby.
Kangaroo.
I think a wallaby is smaller, right?
Yeah. Wallabies are smaller.
Look at
And
this.
they're wild. Yeah, it's Tim feeds them and looks after
Right,
them.
yeah, but you're running. You okay, mate?
Okay.
Yeah, I stumbled down the hill, bud. Yeah, it's all downhill. It's all good.
No, you only roll.
Okay. So you guys listen. We've just gone through every
Someone's
American
not mine.
stereotype there is about your country, and so we're going to now let's talk about the what's it called? Now let's talk about the actual paintball scene itself. For people that don't know, yes, there is a big paintball scene in Australia. There's paintball parks. There's even NXL in Australia. We have the brigade program in Australia. We have I guess in South Africa they call it the bush ball. What do you guys call it? Do you guys call it bush ball as well?
Yep.
Yeah. And then what do you guys call the tournament called? Do you call like air ups or sup air or
Morning.
Early days it was sup air.
yeah?
Yeah,
What do
we still
Early
use
days
sup
it was
air
sup
over here.
air.
Yeah.
But just before sup air, we were playing hyperball.
Hyperball. Okay, cool. So that's it. So basically, guys, listen. It has everything. Excuse me. It has everything you want as far as paintball is concerned. But there is some restrictions that we're going to find out. There's like on the type of guns, like the way they look. There's just a bunch of different things that these guys are going to be able to fill you in on. So I think where Tim go to the dunny, right? Did he go to the dunny? Is that what happened? Yeah. All right. Cool.
I
So
haven't changed his bag.
he's back. It must have been a quick one. Hang on a second. Did you go to the dunny, man?
No, someone tried to ring me and it took out all the sound.
All right, cool. Okay, so here's the deal. Let's start with Mr. Mosquito, Mozzie, and
Mozzie.
You're never going to live that down. I tell everybody, he's not Mozzie anymore. He's Mozzie.
Mozzie.
Tell him.
Okay.
Mozzie.
So,
That's it.
tell us you own a paintball brick and mortar, online, field. What do you got there?
Yeah, so we've got Sydney's largest field. We're 120 acres, just southwest of Sydney. Been operating I'm the young fella in the whole group. I've been operating almost just over 12 years now. Most of these guys taught me what not to do. And now I just do my own thing.
Professionally.
We also have behind me. We have a shop on site. We also have an online store. We also have the Ultimate Paintball Club, which we do the bush ball with, and soon MagFed days. Yes.
Yes.
And we also have, which Paintball Pete started here on our site before he was asked to leave the country. We have the NXL, the New South Wales run of the NXL. So yeah, so we're pretty busy. We do quite a bit.
I like it. Now, who's in charge of the NXL there? You?
I am, and Steve's in charge of the NXL Australia.
Okay. So we've got this and we've got this, right? Okay.
Yep.
Nice. So let's talk a little bit about tournament ball here. What we say in the States is basically we call it 80-20. 80% is what I kind of do, the rec ball, woods ball, that kind of stuff. Fashion model, walk the runway, that, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And then the other 20% would be the Ryan Greenspan, that kind of, the tournament kind of stuff. Would you say that you guys are the same thing, or is it more of one or the other?
For me, I think it's a lot less. It's probably for New South Wales, it's probably maybe 5 to 10%, if that.
Wait. Percent of what?
20 ball, tournament paintball,
Okay.
and the rest is recce, club days, push ball, that sort of thing.
So you're talking about like what, 90% almost of rec ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, is that across the country or just in your area?
I'm just talking about me. I can't talk for the rest of the country, but Steve would know because he's the godfather of paintball in Australia.
Okay, so hold on.
It would be across the country. It would be across the country.
Right? Okay, cool. All right. So you said you have the largest park, right?
In Sydney. It's all about size, you know. You've got to claim it.
Listen,
Across, ladies.
we have the
Across.
largest park in Sydney, but there are other parks in hang on a second. Where we go. We're talking Sydney. What about all the other parts of this huge place? Are there other paintball parks?
Oh, there is some parks sort of like out west, which is off the coast, but the majority of our population runs along the coastline because the rest of Australia is hot.
Okay.
And
hot. Yeah.
And we sell our water to the Chinese, and then we've got no water to come down south to look after all the rivers.
Okay, so let me ask you this. If you were to actually go to Australia, how far? Like, okay, I'm going to land not in Perth because that's on the other side, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I would be landing maybe in Sydney.
Yep.
Okay, so from Sydney to the airport, how far are you?
I'd be an hour and 10 maybe.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're not like in the outback like Tim Miller.
No one's in the same place as Tim Miller.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Even the psychologist says the same thing.
Yes, very funny. Okay, so anyway, we get off the airplane, we get an hour, and we get to your location. So you're pretty much in the city. Is it kind of like an urban situation?
No, we're just on the edge, but it's all being developed. Like right opposite our paintball site at the moment, they're just starting construction on 38,000 homes. So when we first started, it was probably maybe 5-10 minutes. We've got a pub next door, which is really important.
That's actually cool.
Yeah, but it's now all the housing is starting to encroach, which is awesome for us. But yeah, we're not right in the city. Land's very expensive, especially in Sydney. Super expensive, and it's hard to get hold of. Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Cool. So if somebody were to land, they would check you guys out. You're like an hour away. You've got full everything. If I didn't have anything, no kit or anything, I could just go to your place and you can hook me up.
That's right. So whether you want to rent it, buy it, try it, give it back, buy it again, we're all good with all that. Yeah.
Pawn shop. All right, sounds good. All right, cool. All right, Steve. So what do we got? You got you have your own like brick and mortar place, a field, an online. What do we got?
So I've been in paintball for 23 years now. We used to have our own field, which we sold off about 4 or 5 years ago. So at the same time, we had a supply business, so retail, wholesale, distribution. So I keep these guys in business, really, when it comes down to it, you know. So we supply basically field operators with all their gear. So instead of doing both the field and supply, 5 years ago we sold the field, and now we're just concentrating on supply.
That's actually pretty
He's
cool.
the biggest. Yeah. He's the biggest distributor in Australia, and he also had one of the best fucking paintball fields in the world.
Wow.
I agree.
Steve,
Yeah,
Steve,
he did.
Number 4,
I
most
travelled-
insane.
Yeah,
Steve,
yeah.
you've got
Seriously.
you've got a
And I've
fan there,
travelled, and
Steve.
he's had a pretty good side.
Sorry?
you've got a fan there, Steve. Congratulations. Nice. Paintball Pete, your fan. I like it.
Well, Paintball Pete used to come down to our, we used to hold it, and it was actually part of that video on your tank show the other day. So that was the field that we ran.
Right.
Yep.
Got it. Okay, so where on the map are you? The park. Or not your park, your distribution area, whatever.
Okay, see at the bottom of Australia, there's a little dent in there where Tasmania looks like Tasmania come up and headbutted Australia.
Yes, I see that. Yes. Yes.
Right?
Okay.
Hey.
You're in
the continent take a crap and
You're
take
in
Tasmania down there.
You're in the dent. You're in the dent that you're calling a triangle.
Yeah, that's it.
I got it. Okay, cool.
Upside down triangle.
So whatever you listen, whatever you want to call it, I'm cool with. Right? You're the guest. All right, cool. So listen,
That's it.
that's
you can't
what you
back
are.
me after you call Mozzie.
Listen, hey Steve. Steve, do you have an insect name as well? Are we going with insect name tonight? Do you have an insect name as well? I mean, do you have
No.
Okay.
Do you have an insect?
Yeah.
I thought maybe there was a trend here or something where like you guys name yourself insects or something. I got no idea. All right. Anyways, so listen, Steve. You're saying that the distribution. I see the GI flag behind you, right? So are you exclusive for GI, or do you handle everything about this paintball?
So we handle everything about paintball. Yep, but we are exclusive GI anyway.
Okay,
Yep.
so does that mean that any other paint company can come in?
We deal with other paint companies as well, but GI would be our main supplier of paint here. And within XL and XL Australia, we only shoot GI paint at those events.
Got it. Okay, and do you have like we have like a tournament tournament, we have rec, and then we have can't afford to really to play paint. Okay, so do you have the 3 kind of grades too?
So we actually import we import about 6 GI paints. So we have Tipman Combat, we have 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, and Field as well.
That is fantastic. I've been to the plant several times in Quebec and saw how it's made. It's fascinating. It's always amazing to me how people complain about paint, but they don't realize all the work that has to go into it, and also from Quebec, they're shipping it halfway around the world to get to you. I mean, there's so much trial that has to go to get to you, and then people are still complaining about it. So,
well, we're 45 days on the water.
Oh my God, that's amazing, right?
In a leaky boat.
What's that?
Sorry, Timmy?
45 days in a leaky boat.
In a leaky boat, exactly. That's inspired humor. I like that. Fantastic. Hey, Timmy, until we get to you, why don't you try writing some more jokes down? Let me see if they work. All right. Thanks. Anyway.
Oh,
I dropped the mic. All right. Anyway, so listen, you're shipping them in from Quebec, right? So they're getting on a boat in the Atlantic, and they have to go around through Panama, and then through Panama, then they go through the Pacific all the way to you guys, and then, okay, my God, man, okay, and there's no, I mean, you can't just tell somebody, you can't tell me this skid of paint is not working. Let me send it back. I mean, come on.
Look, we bring you everything. Basically, everything comes over in a reefer container, so it's all temperature controlled.
Nice.
So yeah, and GI is really, really good. Like they actually manufacture paint. Like we're opposite seasons to you guys. When it's winter
Right.
over there, it's summer here. So
Right.
GI manufacture, winter paint for us during your summer. So
That's amazing.
everything, yeah. So everything sort of has to run to a schedule. We basically order paint 3 months in advance, get on the schedule. Yeah, it's quite sort of convoluted, but it works.
Dude,
Paint's
it works.
good.
It's good. All right, cool. I like it. So basically, I'm going to move to Australia. I'm going to open up a paintball location. You're the guy I need to talk to.
Yeah.
Can do, for sure.
Oh, one of the many. One of
I'm
the
going
many.
to the same
Oh,
The
place.
rest are all
Wait a minute.
government departments.
Listen to Paintball Pete. He's talking about mafia now and the whole thing. Hang on a second. Wait a minute. We haven't got to that yet.
Mafia. No.
Okay.
But if mafia, you talk to Steve. But
All right, Steve. Thanks. Hold on one
apart
second.
from
Wait. This is becoming the Paintball Pete show. Hang on a second. All right. Hang on a second.
Again,
That's what the mute button is for.
Exactly. I'm going to find it. I'm looking for it. All right, brother man. Paintball Pete. If you guys don't know who he is,
yes.
we actually did an exclusive interview with him. We did a nice bio. We found out, we did almost like a 2-hour bio about him. We found out basically everything we could find out about him. He's just really great. He's actually a staple, a legend in our sport, both in down under in England, in Europe, and in America. So he's a big legend. We're really happy to have him on the show, and that's all the time we have.
on
So we'll
lunchtime.
come back later, and that's all the time we have. So we're just joking.
Yeah, it's cool. Excellent. It's 11:30 here at night. I can go to bed now. Oh my
Time to go to bed. It is actually, I think it's 11. What is it? 8, 9, 10, 11. It's 11:30 for Pete, right? Or 10:30?
11:30.
11:30.
11.
So Grandpa, we'll make it fast, okay? Hang on a second. Well, so you can get your bedtime. Hang on, Grandpa. Okay. Anyway.
There you go.
Just remember, his life is ticking. Don't take long.
I know,
He needs
exactly.
every second he can get.
All right. Okay. So Pete.
Yes.
You
I'm going.
were kind of like the OG. You were kind of like the godfather of paintball in Australia. Tell everybody where you started in Australia. Look on the map here.
Yeah, the same New South Wales, the same spot as
everybody else.
in Sydney.
Yeah.
I had a field on the outskirts of Sydney at Mount White.
All three guys,
yeah.
about what, an hour and a half max from each other? Would that be right?
Oh, probably more.
Crow flies, yes.
2
Crow
hours from you, Timmy?
flies, as the crow flies, yeah. Drive it's
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, and what we try and do in Australia is all the convicts, it's gone through history. We try and congregate them in one state, right?
It looks like
Victoria.
It looks like it happened. Yes, exactly. No, but listen, that's kind of interesting because, it's kind of a big country and you guys are all sitting next to each other. You're an hour away from each other. I mean, it's like you kind of are drawing from each other's pool of players, it looks like.
Well, it was only like, 4 of us that had fields that had access to a few million people. But, the ages, the very first it was 18 and over, then it dropped to 16, now it's 12. I haven't been there since it got dropped to 12, but the lads there would be able to tell you how it's going now once it went from the 16. There's a hell of a lot of struggle to have paintball field. It's not something you can just go out and set up in the backyard. There's that many government departments that have got to give you approval.
Really? That's crazy. So listen, Pete, when did you let me see. I'm trying to think of like when did paintball first come to Australia? Do you guys know?
Yeah,
82.
late 85, 82.
I was told 82, but I didn't start playing until 86. But I was told it was 82, 83.
Okay, so 82, 83. And then, so basically when it started here, it looks like you guys got it there. That's pretty interesting.
It was like 84, 85. McCarthy got it in. What's his name? Vic Coots brought it
Vic
in.
Coots brought it in. And there was a story in a picture magazine in 82, 83.
I got that, yeah.
Have you?
I've got that here.
Wait. Pete's gonna go grab something. This will take a minute. Hang on.
Go and tell from Pete. Just letting you know, I was
Yeah,
8
go on,
years
Tim.
old.
No,
8 years
wrong,
old.
Hey,
wrong
yes,
magazine, wrong
Hang on.
magazine, Pete.
Hang on a
Yeah.
second. I guess I think about prepping the show beforehand. So,
If those pages are stuck together. See, the top ones are all the couth people, and the lower level is all the riffraff.
okay. So, hang on a
You
second.
need to move that walking frame out of the way, and you can get to his bookcase.
Listen,
It's called a timber frame, all right?
while we're waiting for the hoarder to finish, let's jump over to Tim, brother, how are you?
Good, buddy. Good.
Okay, brother. Listen, it's been a long time since I've seen you, like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the deal. Tim was like the first Aussie paintball player I ever met. This was 2015. It was at Living Legends. Yeah. And
Please
then
don't hold that against us.
I won't.
Please don't hold that against us.
I won't. But I did find out that a lot of Aussies do travel. And Tim has been all over the world, and he's also played all over the United States, D-Day, and all that kind of stuff. So here's the deal, Tim. When we started hooking up, not in a bad way, but when we started hooking up as friends on Facebook, he started showing me his park. We actually did a bio about him. He's been on an international cooking show. You guys all know he's very familiar. So he's also a staple in the paintball community of Australia. And Tim, let's bring out the map, and you show everybody where you're from.
The purple spot.
The purple area.
He's in the fucking purple.
Above Sydney, it says Newcastle.
Okay.
Newcastle. That's where he's at.
What I'm going to do for my next Australia show is just cut out that piece and just show that piece. Oh, exactly, because the rest of Australia, nothing exists. Wait, hang on a second. Wait a minute. Pete's showing his Playboys. What are you showing us? Playboys? What are you doing?
The pages are stuck together.
Yeah, exactly. Pete? What are you showing us?
Some centerfold.
It's the fucking article. I mean the article.
I didn't think you.
Are you really Rambo? Are you Rambo?
What? Okay, listen. I can't read it. All I see have a Rambo.
Yeah.
That's all
Is
I
that
see.
a half a Rambo or a full Rambo?
Exactly. I don't know. And then there's a chick on there. Okay. What are you trying to
the front cover. It's called the Australian Post magazine. That's the
Okay.
cover. Here they are lurking in the woods. Be a weekend Rambo. Yeah, this was April 1986.
Wow, that's cool. All right. Nice.
Pete, I didn't think you bought magazines for the articles.
Why do you think they've got plastic on the pages so they don't stick together?
What do you Hey, you guys, what do you think Tim's up to?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Jimmy, what are you doing?
Maybe we shouldn't be watching this. I don't know. Maybe
Mate, you're not that flexible.
Is that the moon sunsetting?
I don't know what it is. Anyway, so now paintball. Good job, Pete. And then he takes off again. Anyway, listen.
It's like hurting.
I've got everything on.
Okay,
Looks like Timmy's got heaps of moisture on his phone.
I think. Oh wait, you know what?
Bobby pinched it.
Wait a minute. That one.
We held it.
Hang on a second. Watch. That's actually a doppelganger. We have two of them. Look at this. Okay.
Oh.
Two Timmys. Oh, good.
I don't know how it's working.
So, Timmy, what's going on with the other? What are you doing over there?
There's two of you, Tim. There's two of you, Tim.
It's still there.
There you go.
Honestly.
Fuck, thank God for that. I was having a nightmare with these two of you.
Listen,
Yeah.
I think Timmy's got some bad reception. Maybe you got to pull the kangaroo ears tighter or something. Or I don't know what you do over there, but something's not working.
Ram a twin.
He's stuck. All right.
Pedal harder. Pedal harder.
All right. Anyway, listen.
Fiddle.
All right. While we're waiting for him to come back, let's jump over to this, you guys. Okay. So Steve,
When the tail gets in the road.
right?
Sorry?
You're in charge of this.
Yes, I'm in charge
Okay.
of that.
Sure is.
Okay, so here's the deal. In
Boss
Okay.
man.
look at Tim. Tim is just hanging out. He's stuck there. He's not moving. He's just
Someone screenshot that.
Is Timmy a
I
frozen
can't even get
moment?
off it.
Timmy, you're a frozen moment.
anyway. I'm gonna kick him off and let him come back because it looks like he's stuck, and I'm gonna unstick him. All right, there we go. Okay, so anyway, listen, Steve. In the States here, before there was the beer virus, we had the NXL. What do we have? We had it was started in Las Vegas. Then it would go Texas. It would go Chicago. It would go right. All those. Do you guys have the same thing or just have one?
So we don't travel around from state to state. What we actually do is run a series in a lot of states. So we run a series in Perth. So 4 events in Perth, 4 events in New South Wales, 4 events in Victoria. And hopefully next season will be 4 events in Queensland. So
Wait a minute. So Perth is on the left-hand side, and that's
Correct.
it.
Yes.
But is that like is that the outback? Where is that?
Well, there's a lot of outback between the green bit, which is South Australia, and where Perth is surrounded by outback. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought, because for you guys, I mean, they're obviously not driving to each event.
No. Well, it takes, what is it, guys?
Some from Sydney to Melbourne.
I think a flight from Perth to Melbourne is like 4 or 5 hours, isn't it? I'm pretty sure.
It's
Melbourne to Perth. No, it's about 3
and 4.5 the other.
Okay, so basically,
wind.
a team has to add that into their budget to basically fly to all the events.
No. So what we do, we run a series in every state, and then at the end of the year, we have a national event whereby teams can compete in almost like, well, it's not the size of World Cup, but sort of like the equivalent over here. All teams come to Victoria and play in the national finals. So we have a national event at the end of the year. And then the winning team from that, we send to World Cup Florida to compete.
Okay. The reason that I'm asking you that is that out here in the States, if somebody wants to practice, there's so many paintball fields that are set up that are that NXL ready. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
You told me that everything's in the purple area. So what about, are there people that are like coming from Perth or something else? Like, how can they?
No. Every state, every state has paintball fields. It's just that you've got a bunch of guys right now, like 3 out of the 4 of us have had fields and have fields in the purple area.
Okay.
But there's more to Australia than the purple area.
Okay. So
even that little dot, Tasmania, has about four paintball fields, right?
Oh,
that yellow bit below Victoria. The one that headed out in Australia.
Okay.
That's our map of Tassie.
Okay, so let me ask you this. How many would you say there are in Australia?
How many fields?
Yeah.
There would be about between 80 and 90 fields in Australia.
Oh, no way. Okay.
Yeah.
And are you the distributor for all the fields? So you know everybody.
We pretty much know every field in the country. Yeah. We distribute, we sell paint probably to the large majority of those fields for sure.
And how do you ship it to Perth? And is everything flown into these different places?
No, it's all by road and rail.
Seriously? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And so you guys have GI trucks or you have your own?
No, we don't have our
It's
own.
not like that, man.
Yeah,
it's so not like that.
I don't know. How do I know?
I know. Well, that's why you're asking questions.
Yeah.
And we're trying to answer them to you. So we
Listen, Pete gets so upset
too
sometimes
backward.
at me. Pete when Pete's going to see me for the first time in North Carolina in November, and the first thing he's going to do is strangle me. He's like, "I've had enough of your shit, man."
No.
Yeah, basically most paintball fields order by the pallet. So we would ship we would ship from Victoria. A trucking company would basically truck it from Victoria to any part of Australia. That's how it works.
I got it.
Then,
Okay.
yeah, and then that field would pretty much, some fields order a pallet every couple of weeks. The real busy fields might order a couple of pallets a month.
Nice.
Then there's customers out there that are very, very small who are box customers, would only buy boxes at a time, not pallets at a time.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
So then, okay. So let's take a look at this here, you guys. We've got this picture. Tell us what this is.
A punky skirt running. They don't have the
That
tutus.
I'm seeing a butterfly. Why am I seeing a butterfly? Oh no, it's not that sort of test. Sorry.
All right. We're looking at this is an NXL Australia. This is a team playing, right? And the guy closest to us doesn't really understand how the game works. When you're off the break, the gun is always up, but that's okay. But that's cool. And what do we got here? Another
So
shot.
that is. Now I need my glasses.
Oh, dude, come on, Grandpa, let's go. Come on, we're prepping this
That's
show.
Victoria. That's
Okay.
Danny's.
Hey, look.
That's a Danny's. So
Yeah, that's Danny's field in Victoria. Yep.
And this is the same field.
Yeah,
That's the same field. Yep.
that's the same field.
That would be
Okay.
the same field.
So you
as well.
guys, okay, listen. So you're basically, it looks like a GI country there. You've got the GI bunkers and everything like that.
Yeah, for sure. GI really support, GI are awesome. They support our events over here. They contribute to the prize in sending a team overseas. So, like, they're behind us 100%.
Nice.
They've supplied us. They did us a really good deal on bunkers. So, yeah, they're really supportive of Australian paintball. Like,
You know what,
it's fantastic behind us.
You know what else is behind you is that banner. And do you know what is missing? You know what
What's
that
that?
banner? My autograph.
Oh, well, send me one over.
I'm gonna have to. We have to replace it
For
with
sure.
my autograph. All right, I'll put that on there. All right. Let me see what else we got. We got this one here.
That's Denny's as well. That because it's Birch that's doing it. Or is it?
And I reckon by the look of it, that's Team Mutiny. So, but that's at Danny's field.
Okay, I like it. So basically,
So that field is in Victoria.
yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
So is that in Victoria in the purple area?
No, the headbutt state.
it's the one underneath it.
It's underneath it, but we call Victorian
It's best if you said
Mexicans. So we call Victoria Mexico.
Oh,
It's
you
like
do.
you
You call it
guys.
Mexico. All right, cool.
Yeah.
I think
Except we're the ones who want to build a fence line above our state.
Oh, I got it.
right?
Okay. I got the
When
connotation.
you talk about states, guys, say the capital cities because they don't know what the states are.
Oh,
So
so
if
we're,
you said Brisbane, they go, "Oh, I know where that
Melbourne.
is."
Melbourne.
I know where that
Melbourne.
is.
Perth, Brisbane,
Brisbane.
Perth, Brisbane, Sydney, Barbie. No, that's something else. Barbie? No, that's something else.
That's all over Australia.
Okay, so what you guys have capitals? You guys have capitals for each state like we have in America, right?
yeah,
Yes.
Okay, what are they?
Melbourne. Have
Sydney,
you heard of
Sydney.
Melbourne.
Brisbane,
Brisbane.
Darwin.
Darwin.
Yeah.
Perth is not a
Perth.
capital?
Hobart.
Yeah, Perth.
Okay, cool. I got it. Okay, nice. Okay, so
Adelaide.
Oh, right. I
And
remember. Adelaide.
Hobart.
Okay. I think you're just making up stuff. Okay.
No, it's Tasmania, that little island at the bottom. The map of
Really
Tassie. Like a Sherlock. There's a little map of Tassie.
Whoa, wait. What are you doing? Whoa, wait a minute.
Well, so glad you got your pants on, Pete. That's
Yeah,
very
Pete-
rare. I
Pete-
just wanted to say,
That's why
Dave.
we sent him to America.
Yeah. I just wanted to say, David, come November when you do run into Paintball Pete,
Yes.
Given his fragile
Oh.
state, he probably won't even remember who you are. So I think you're pretty safe.
Okay, good. All right. No, I think I've bothered him enough. I think he's going to remember me. So, all right. Okay. So then, as far as the NXL is concerned, you guys are basically a feeder for World Cup.
I wouldn't say a feeder. It's like we send one team over to World Cup.
Okay, but that one team won the Australian Open, basically.
Yes, yeah. So we send so whoever wins the Australian National Series for NXL Australia,
Yeah.
we fund them we pay their entry, pay their airfare, give them pay their paint,
Dude,
accommodation to go to World Cup. Yeah.
dude, that is really
I think GI needs to be paying the
Timmy?
operators to be sent over.
Wait, they need to be sending what?
GI should be paying for us operators to be going over there for
I
a grog
can't hear
session.
Timmy now.
For a grog session.
Well, but here's the thing, though. I was under the impression that GI and NXL they are connected, or Go Sports, or there's like this thing. Can you kind of like help us out with that? Is it because are you paying for that to send them, or is GI paying to send them?
So we're paying to send them, but
Who-
GI contribute. So the team that we send over, GI help us out with paint for that team at the event, and also NXL also support us by providing entry to the event as well.
Okay, cool. So
yeah,
this can be kind of expensive. I mean, so
yep, costs about $15,000 to send a team over.
Crazy, man. That is crazy. All right, cool. Okay, so be quiet. He's sleeping. Shh.
Don't wake
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to wake you up, Pete. I'm sorry. I'm just joking.
It's his nap time.
I'll set the alarm for you, Pete. Hang on. I'll set my alarm.
Your nurse is coming in
Just
about
remember,
5
David,
minutes.
you got to say.
Going to put a mirror under his nose.
Exactly. All right. So okay. So So you guys listen. Again, it's not a place that's not unfamiliar with the NXL or Speedball. So if you're into Speedball and you want to go play, that would be a place to go as well. So let me ask you guys a question. In Germany, when I go there, I can't bring my guns because they have a thing called an F stamp. That means that it has to be.
Does that mean F off or?
Yeah, actually, you know what? Actually, to be honest with you, in German, there's a word called Fickdick. Fickdick means fuck you, and
my virgin ears. Oh,
your virgin ears. That was a long time ago. Anyway, so we make that joke about that's what the F stamp stands for. Is so what they do is any guns that are imported into Germany, they have to have. They can only the chrono, the FPS is 214, and they actually lock them in at that speed, and then they put an F stamp on the gun saying you're good to go. So when I fly there, I get my guns from GI, and we kind of modified them, I guess, so I can play like the rest of the guys at 280 or whatever it is. Do you guys have a problem with bringing in guns? Now, wait, before we go into mag-fed guns, which I know they're a bit of an issue, let's just talk about speedball guns.
Yep. Okay. So general speedball gun doesn't have a problem with importation as long as the person importing it does all the pre-work, and that's basically getting it's notifying customs to tell them that you're bringing a paintball marker into the country, and depending on the state that you go into and all that, basically you're notifying customs that you're going to import a gun, and as long as you re-export that gun with you, it's not a problem.
Now you're calling it guns. When I fly into Canada and I'm bringing my guns, I have to basically say yes, they are firearms.
Yes, well, in Australia they are a firearm as far as customs goes. Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. So if I'm flying from LA to Aussieland or Ozland, Oz, if I'm flying from LA to Oz, I'd have to be on the declaration. I'd have to say that I've got guns with me.
Correct.
Okay. Because we don't say that in the States. It's like, we call it paintball, markers. But And actually, Paintball Pete, right? Well, I don't want to wake him up. Hey, maybe you just put your face closer to the computer, and then you can kind of jump in when you need to. There you go.
You'll see his wrinkles then.
Exactly. So Pete, we them guns differently here in the States, right? We handle the paintball guns differently. We treat them as paintball markers and not the same, kind of thing. But you guys there in Australia, if I'm going to bring them in, again, there's a declaration form and everything.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, without a doubt. And where you're going to look after it when you've got it there. Safely house it.
Wait. What are you saying? What?
How are you going to look? Where are you going to store it?
At my house. At my house. What are you talking about? I bought it. It's mine.
Right, Steve? Is that right still, Steve?
Not in New South Wales.
It's got to be under lock and key, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, generally there's a bit of a leeway now. So, like, what Paintball Pete's getting at is that, like, for every paintball gun or paintball marker, we call them paintball markers as well. But for every paintball marker in the country, other than New South Wales now, every state other than New South Wales requires a paintball marker to be in a secure gun safe or a secure lockup.
And registered.
Yeah. Apart from New South Wales.
Really?
You got to have a license.
And you got to have a shooter's license in every. Well, even New South Wales, you don't have to have a shooter's license, but you have to have a registration.
A permit. Yeah, it's another form of permit. And really, the only change to the laws that in New South Wales, I reckon, was just for the fact of dropping of the age. It's still difficult. It's still. You can't get a gun by walking up and buying it at the shop. You still got to wait your 30 days or whatever.
Okay, so one in New South Wales, if you've already got but
that's if you go on. If you don't have one, if you don't have one,
well, wait.
You still have to go through a registration process.
You just do your long arm course and get your registration through New South Wales services. But I don't think it's as long as you think it is. Yeah.
Okay, you guys. Wait.
But you still can't walk into a shop like you can here in America and buy a paintball gun.
Okay, so
you can't do that.
What do you guys call? What do you guys call Americans anyway? Do you guys have a name for us?
What? The Australian Army call them the septic tanks.
Americans, Yanks.
Septic tanks, Yanks.
Come on, you guys have a name for us? Like you guys are Aussies, obviously. I mean, do you have a name for us? You guys shorten everything, huh?
Yanks? Yes, everyone has nicknames and things like that. We call you Yanks.
Yank.
We call you septic tanks. We call you rednecks.
Yeah, thank you. Yank and septic tank. I got it because it rhymes. Because you guys are Cockney of origin. I love it. Thank you very much. All right, cool. Okay.
They were the nice ones. We can't say the others.
All right, apples and pears, mixed pears. I got it. All right, now here's the deal. This Yank comes to Australia and he wants to buy a gun and everything like that. The first thing, I can't just go to Mozzie's place and say, hey, I would like to buy a gun. He'd say, are you registered? Did you? And I'm like, registered what? What are you talking about? Walk me through the process.
Before you come over, you would actually let Mozzie, hang on, I'll say it properly, Mozzie know that you were coming over.
You're not going to live that down.
Right? You would give Mozzie the serial number of your marker and also the type of marker that you're bringing over. And Mozzie would help you get the proper importation permit, which you would bring with you.
I don't want to bring my gun. I'm moving there, and then I go to his shop because it's an hour away from the airport, and I walk inside and I say, "Hey, I would like to have that gun," and he says, "No."
He says, I'll walk you through the New South Wales process. So in New South Wales, you will have to do what's called at the moment a long arms course, which teaches you how not to point a gun at someone else.
Okay.
How not to fire a firearm.
You better
gun safety. Once you've completed that, then you can then apply for a paintball permit through.
Hang on a second. How long is this course to not point a gun at somebody? How long does this take?
Oh yeah, it's.
You got to book in. You got to book in. You can't.
No. It's like an I remember it being an hour, like because you got to go through center fire, rim fire, because it's a long arm course for all guns.
Okay.
So once you've completed that,
You rimmed it.
you then apply for a paintball permit.
Okay.
Once you've got that, you can just walk in and grab any gun and take it with you.
Okay,
And
so
we
hang
just
on a
take
second.
it.
Hang on a second. So I go to Australia. I'm ready to play. I have to go take a course that's going to take an hour to teach me not to point the gun at somebody. And then once I do that, I fill out something. I need to send it in, or is it?
Yeah, so you send it into New South Wales Services.
And how long does that take?
Well, I've heard people getting it back in a couple of days, and people getting it back in 6 weeks. So how long's a piece of string?
Okay, so hang on a second. I'm spending an hour on this course, and now I'm spending 6 weeks to get my fucking license. All right, now I've lost my interest in this game.
So you can't you can't have a hot prospect. You've got to keep them lukewarm for this whole process. It's like a crock pot sale. But
see, another way
online. Yeah. We are moving to online, and hopefully soon they can do the course. The whole idea is they'll be able to come in, they can sit on an iPad, they can do the course, it will spit out their interim license number, and then they can walk away from the gun. I think we're not far. Like prior to everything going down, we were working towards that, and I was hoping that would happen this year. But who knows?
Okay.
The wheels turn slowly.
Okay, so is there a paintball coalition that gets together, like you guys, like a cabal or something, that says we're creating the rules in South Africa, or is it? I'm sorry, Australia. And then what happens is that they meet with you, and then you guys set the rules, or is this just the government setting the rules?
Well, we did it. We did that. When was that, Timmy? That we did it. When did we do those 3 meetings?
2017. 2017, 2018.
Oh my
it was
gosh.
the year I left to come over here.
Paintball years just fly, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Weekend to weekend.
So
So we all come together as key stakeholders. We sat with the local government or the state government. We went through what we would like as paintball operators, what we would like to see happen for paintball players, and we tried to shape something that was easy. Listen, we've come a long way. Honestly, the process beforehand,
what it used to be,
it's like being dragged by the short and curlies across state lines. It's freaking painful,
I only went for coffee and biscuits.
Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Let me write this down. Short and curlies.
Short and curly.
Dragged by the short and curlies.
These are short and curly.
Yes, exactly. Because I was looking at Tim. He's a bit bald, and so is Pete. So I didn't know what curlies you're talking about. There you go.
Yeah, but there you go. So.
All right. So we have to go over to Steve. We have to go to I get what you're talking about. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm just joking. I understood from the beginning. Thank you. Yes. All right. Anyway. All right. So look at okay. So you guys have narrowed it down to 6 weeks. 6 weeks. Okay, to get this thing. I got it. Now
you gotta be keen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now so let's just put that aside for 1 second. That's the owner. I want to rent it. Do I have to go through the same process?
No, easy.
No. You
No,
just walk into Mozzie's. You just walk into Mozzie's field, right?
Sign a waiver.
Sign a piece of paper, and you're off and running.
Package, and away you go.
Okay, so then I just signed the waiver. Oh, look at grandma! Look at grandma. Thanks. He's giving us a visual. See you in the NT. What's the NT?
Northern Territory.
Northern
Territory.
I like that.
Have another look at it. Yeah.
Have another look at it.
See you in the NT.
Pull back, Timmy.
Hang on a second. Where's the Northern Territory? Oh, I see. I got it.
There it is.
The yellow one. The yellow one. Okay. I got it. Okay, Tim, we got it. Thank you. Thank you,
Got
Tim.
the word?
I got it. Okay. So I'm a potential player. I found out about this amazing thing called paintball. I go an hour from the paintball from wherever. I go to Mozzie's place and you say, fill out this waiver and you're good to go. So it's just like this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So while I'm waiting for my gun permit to arrive, I can play with your rental stuff.
That's right. Yeah.
So you're telling me that all of those NXL players that I saw are all registered gun owners?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, that's pretty cool. All right. Okay, so now let's jump over to this maniac. Hold on a second.
There's Florida.
Okay.
There's Florida Gap.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this guy is holding a mag-fed instrument of terror. Now, are these legal?
In New South
Yep.
Wales.
Wait, you just said-
In some states they're not legal. No, in Victoria.
wait, hang on a second. Wait. Let me catch up with you. Victoria,
Down in
Mexico.
So
Mexico.
right,
Mexico,
no,
in Mexico.
right now, the three states where you could use that would be the purple one, the orange one, and the green one. So, so Queensland, New South Wales, and South Australia.
Okay,
Perth,
but
Brisbane.
you can't use it in
and
Mexico.
Adelaide.
Okay, not
Not
Mexico.
Perth. Not
Okay,
Perth.
cool. Okay, so the reason being, he didn't pay the electrical bill. I guess maybe he didn't pay.
Oh no, Mrs. Couchy's flogged him.
Okay, so
No.
Again-
Someone's trying to ring on my
Okay.
phone.
you guys again, this wacky thing. You said 2017, the coalition got together and did something. Was MagFed not on the table?
No.
So then all of a sudden this new item comes around, and now you guys now the what do you guys call Parliament? Is that what you guys call it? Parliament has to like go, what do we do with this thing? And now some states say yes and some states say no. This is crazy talk.
So we're going up to Steve.
It's a Brady bunch.
This way.
Steve's over there. He's over there.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's the deal, right? Every state has its own
different laws.
interpretation of. Okay, so if
Paintball.
a paintball marker has the appearance of a military firearm, right? It is deemed illegal in that state, and every state has its own interpretation of that.
Okay.
Airsoft is illegal. Airsoft's illegal in every state.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Okay. So wait, if it's illegal, can they still play? They just have to like run from the cops?
Well, you could, yeah.
Gel blaster.
Okay. I mean, but how do you even import a gun? This airsoft gun. I mean, that's like, this is crazy talk. Okay. Okay, fine. I got it. So Mozzie, what kind of guns do you guys carry? Do you carry both? Stop it. What do you guys carry? Do you carry both? Do you want me to say Moozy? What the fuck do you want me to call him?
Moss. Off.
You know, like the Mossy Oak. You
Let's
know,
work it
camo
together.
over here,
Off.
Mossy
Say
Oak.
off.
Huh?
Mossy.
We're all looking for a fly
Mossy.
swatter.
Moss.
M-O-S-S-Y.
Yeah, that's Mossy. Mossy. M-O-S-S-Y is Mossy.
Yeah, Mossy. That's
He's
his
getting
name.
better.
Mossy.
Started with
Mossy.
Mozzie.
Not Mozzie. Mozzie's with an I-E.
That's a Y on the end. That's a Mozzie. That's a Y. S-Y, Mozzie.
I-E. No, I-E's a Mozzie.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway,
It's all right.
so
Paintball.
we run
Go
both
ahead.
rental markers. Probably the one that we run the most is the Tipman 98. It's
Okay.
been our foundational gun, and then we run electros for people to use for training on sup air and things like that. But and now, like this month, we're bringing in mag feds for the club members. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, cool. So you bringing in MagFed has to go through Steve,
That's correct.
and then Steve has to do all the paperwork, and then
A lot of paperwork.
yes, I'm assuming so. And then they get them to you, and then once you get them, you're like you can rent them to other people. You can rent them, right?
I can rent them. Most of the guys most of the guys for these first ones are buying them outright.
Okay, got it. Wow,
Yeah.
dude, this is dedicated. People really got to be dedicated to do this. This is
That's
amazing.
right. This is
That-
our big
Like you can,
biggest
yeah.
hurdle, you know. Like I've been in the States, I've been to the SHOT Show, I've walked in the Walmart and seen all the
Yep.
guns on the wall, and I'm like,
Right.
oh. Mind you, when I was a kid, we used to be able to walk into Big W, which is like your Walmart, and just buy a gun off the shelf back then when I was super young. But since you know, the laws had changed in 90. When did the laws change? 90 something.
21.
Yeah,
For
that all
which?
stopped.
For which? For legalising or age to play? But anyway.
Okay.
When they, yeah.
Okay. So, man, this is crazy. Okay.
Well,
You know, here's a strange example. They're allowed to have an MG 100 in New South Wales,
What?
but as long as they only use it with a hopper, you can't use it with a magazine.
No,
No,
that's changed.
that's
No.
not right,
you can
Pete.
use it with a
That's
magazine.
MagFed.
Yep. MagFed,
Have you got
yeah.
MagFed in New South Wales?
Steve.
Yep.
Steve.
Oh, okay, cool. When did
No,
that come in?
Like Christmas, Wybro will tell you.
Yeah. It's only a couple of months
okay.
ago, Pete.
Oh, all right.
It's not a matter of coming in. It's a matter of like with MagFeds,
Approval.
basically, it's getting approval for the look of the paintball marker, right?
Okay. Right.
And it's the same. It's same with importing. Like to give you an example, most of the wrap for paintball markers won't be. I'll use a TMC as an example, right?
Okay.
So a Stormer's an improved approved import, whereas the TMC is not, because the TMC is modelled after
M4.
Yeah,
M4.
correct. So they won't allow that in the country.
Okay.
Right.
So
Because it looks like.
was this law enacted by because of Frank Gardner or Steve Hart or Dan Kelly or any of these?
Fucking bush rangers. They're bush rangers. Look. The public service animal has a saying over here. It is better for us to say no because
Okay.
we can't get in any trouble.
Okay, I got it. Okay, so now I'm trying to clarify this for the rest of the world that doesn't know about Australia. Now we understand that it's not just like LA or California or wherever you can just walk into some place, grab a gun. There's a lot of restrictions. Are you guys? Well, let me throw some other seasoning into the mix. First strike rounds.
First strike rounds are legal. Yes.
Okay. So what? Are they legal if you use a hopper?
Battery's low.
No,
I'm just joking. I'm just trying to make like you pour them in the hopper and like okay.
We all get it. We're just like, that was funny. We just kept on laughing on inside.
Yeah, fuck you. All right, good. All right. All right.
We've got you back. We're here for you.
No,
Get in
thank
your
you.
box, Mozzie.
All right.
I didn't even hear what you said, Malteser.
I said, get in your box, Mozzie.
Yeah.
Okay, we lost Tim because I was going to jump to Tim now to talk about where he's from in the bush, but apparently
I
he's
can
not.
tell you. I
Okay.
can tell you.
Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, actually Paintball Pete is old friends with him. And Pete, can you kind of give us like a 1, 2, 3 about his layout?
Oh yes, he's got a field just Newcastle at Raymond Terrace, and it's called Hunter Valley Paintball. It's a really well laid out field. It has been there for a lot of years. Tim has great gear and equipment. He has some of the things that he's built there for guys to play in. There's a town, there's a small city, there's a sword beach with, and he's put a lot of time and effort in it. It's quite impressive, especially for the area that it is, and he covers a fair bit. And
Whoops. What happened? Well, there we go. We're back. All right, Pete, listen, have you been to his field?
Oh, many times. I've played there many times too, yes.
Nice. Dude, I don't know where.
He's at Newcastle, which is about an hour and a half north of Sydney.
Oh, right. We're talking north of Sydney. Okay, cool. All right.
Yes.
So we're still in the purple area. I got it.
Yes, you will be, yes.
Okay, cool. I don't know what happened to Tim. Whether he got
his
attacked.
battery. I heard him saying something about his battery. So I'd say his battery for his what do they call those things? He's inconstant and stuff. So
what the iPhone? Is that what they're talking about? Sure,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
His battery. Yeah.
Good job, Grandpa. Exactly. All right.
Yeah.
So we've got MagFed covered. We've got Bush Ball covered. We've got NXL covered. We've got the rules. If you're going to if I'm going to come in, I'm going to do this as a Yank. I'm going to have to take an hour-long course and then maybe wait 6 weeks to get my license. Now, is that the same license to own a firearm?
No, not
Yes.
for New South Wales.
Wow.
Not for New South Wales.
Hang on. Are you talking a conventional firearm? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it would be, Mossy. Like, well, for a conventional firearm, they still have to sit in any state. They would have to get a shooter's license, sit the safety course.
Oh, sorry, I misunderstood your question. Yeah, you have to get, like obviously you do your long arms course and get a standard firearms license. But we in New South Wales, it used to be paintball markers were a permitted
license.
under firearms. They no longer come under firearms. Separate,
You got 2 licenses.
separate organizations.
Okay, I got it. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, so I've got this license. Everything's cool. I want to buy a marker. I go to Mozzie's place and they say, "Hey, Mozzie, this is what I'm looking for." And I show you my information, right? I show you my license.
Good.
I show you everything, so you don't get in trouble, right? And okay, what I'm about to buy a Tipex. I'm about to buy a pistol, right? Okay. What happened? That's all I use. That's all I use.
Firearm.
That's all I use.
I was waiting for this.
Yeah.
You can't use pistols.
I'm going
in
back
Australia.
home. I'm going back home.
At that point in time, Mossy would say, "Start your paperwork all over again."
Okay, so you can't import. You can't import a TPX.
No. So paintball pistols are illegal in every state of this country.
Fuck. Okay.
And we seriously, if we could, I remember this is my son over here hiding. How old are you?
Mate, how are you? Hey, bud.
Hey, what's it? What's? Let me get. Wait, his name is a stinger, a wasp, a yellow jacket,
A murder hornet.
Murder hornet.
How old were you when we were in LA doing the
14?
14, yeah. He was playing with TPXs, pulling them apart. That was fun, eh? Yeah.
Wait. You're boring. Go back over to him. What?
Come back in. Come in.
Come behind.
Okay. Hey, brother, how are you? What's your name?
My name's Benny.
Benny, where did you play in LA?
I didn't play. We went. Where did we go?
The shot
show.
Yeah.
The shot show. Oh,
no. We were at the paintball extravaganza in Anaheim. Sorry.
What? That one? That's the only time we've ever done it there.
Oh,
yeah. That was 2011. 11 was it?
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the Tipex just came out around that time too.
Yeah. So we went and played with those, and we're like, "Oh, I'd love to stash one of these in the bag."
Wow, dude, that is crazy. Okay, so what do you and what do you? Your name is what? Ben?
Yeah, Ben.
Little Mozzie.
Little Mozzie. All right, little Mozzie. Anyway, what do you?
The plan.
What do you play? Do you play Bush Ball or do you play NXL? What do you do?
I don't play. I'm just the brains of this company.
What the hell? Are you serious? I'm the chef. I don't cook. What is that?
Yeah.
Really?
He's played here.
Yeah, I've played paintball before, but I don't play it. What would you call it? Religiously.
So basically, you're helping your dad with the business.
Yeah, that's right.
Benny's the poster boy.
Exactly. He's the poster boy who gave up. What? All these rules? Fuck this. Like this.
Mate, I'm still here.
He's like, fuck all this, all these rules. All right, cool.
And a lot of these can't be bothered doing.
Nice. So Benny, you probably don't know who I am, right?
No idea.
Thank you. Very good. All right. No worries. I'm going to send your dad. An autograph too, and you'll see who.
That's the bloke that calls your dad Mozzie.
Exactly. Exactly. All right.
Make sure you tell Wayno his new nickname.
Oh yeah, exactly. His new nickname, Mozzie, Mini Mozzie. All right. Listen.
Yeah,
so listen. Mozzie. I don't know. I'm gonna have you guys hit up Tim because I wanted to show off his field, and then we're gonna call it a night. But do you guys have you hit him up? If you find out that he's like is he still without battery or something, or what's going on?
Yeah, no, he's not there. Not sure what's happening.
He gets a bit tired this time of day. He's probably gone for a nap.
Taking a nap. All right.
Yeah.
No, isn't the pubs open?
Oh, no. He started. It's 2:15. He started at 12:01.
Oh, right.
But he's at his field, so I don't even know if he hasn't got his phone. He probably won't.
He had his phone, but he said the battery was going flat, which is very Tim thing, knowing that he's coming online to make sure that he hadn't charged his phone.
Yeah. Where are you? All right, cool. No worries. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pretend that he can't. We're gonna have Paintball Pete speak for him. So Pete, we're gonna pop up some pictures, and you're gonna pretend that you're Tim. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Ready? Okay. Here we go. Ready?
Get into Timmy mode, Pete.
Oh, this is our helicopter that we have out the front, at the processing area of our customers. We got that helicopter in, and all the groups that come along have their photos taken with it and whatnot. It's been a bonus, and it's also a talking piece for the field.
And
that helicopter is from the movie The Matrix.
That is
correct.
That's actually a helicopter that they got for The Matrix. It's not aluminum foil or anything. That's actually a real helicopter.
Yeah, it's a real helicopter. It's a Huey.
Okay, and then who are these fine-looking lads next to you, Tim?
Oh, well, there's me boy over there on the right. And the other two rat bags up Normie. I'm not quite sure on who the other two are.
All right, sounds good. All right, and let's do what's happening here at Hunter Valley Paintball?
Well, that looks like Mossy in his usual playing position.
Oh,
through the bushes there.
Nice. All right.
This is one of the many. What we do is to point out to customers so we know who's on what side. We have white hoppers, we have black hoppers, we have coloured hoppers.
Pretty cool. All right, that's a great
players
idea.
and things like that. Yeah,
that's a great idea. And are we dealing with any of those mambas or what the hell are those snakes that can kill you?
It's one of many. Do you know, people say to us that, you guys have 8 out of the 10 most deadliest snakes in the world. Well, in actual fact, we have 23 of the 25.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. So we're not going to find that if I'm crawling on the ground like this.
That's correct.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, cool. And this one, that's another picture of the helicopter, right?
No, that's one of the other helicopters on the field. That's at the end of one of his town.
Nice.
That's the crashed helicopter. Yeah.
The crashed helicopter.
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah.
Okay.
That's one end of the city. Yeah. Okay. That's our bush field, which has been changed and cleaned up quite a bit. Has a lot of little gullies and trenches and bits and pieces. It's
bits
pretty
and pieces.
cool.
I like the bits and pieces part.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Sword Beach field. This is all the trenches and bunkers are made out of concrete blocks, as you can see. And they got to make their way up from one far corner and make their way through.
So, so Tim wants to say thank you very much. Thank you very much for helping me out with that. And there we go. Okay. All right, you guys, listen.
But you got to make sure you get down to Mossy's field. It's like he said, it's the biggest field in Sydney.
I would like to have maybe if his son provided us with some pictures, we could actually see what the field looks like. Ben,
just go to ultimatepaintball.com.au and you'll see all the pictures you want.
Hang on a second. 1 second. Are you on Facebook as well?
Yes, we are. Ultimate Paintball.
How? What is it called?
Paintball.
Ultimate Paintball. Sorry, it might be my accent.
Okay, probably is. Okay, hold on a second.
I have a lot of trouble with it over here, I tell you.
Hang on a second. Let me do this and this and I like this place. Hold on a second. 1 second.
It's not bad.
Let me just do this and let's see if we can bring this up. Thanks, Ben, for all your help. Good job, Ben. There you go. Good job, Ben. All right. Let me
be lost without him.
He's got the looks.
No.
There it is.
No, that's not me. That's in the States.
Wait
a minute.
Wait a minute. Hang on a second. How many Ultimate Paintballs are there?
I met him at the guy that owns it. I met him at the actual paintball extravaganza. But I was a bit intoxicated, so I can't really remember.
Put AU after this, or what? Is there something else, or Ben, help us out with Help us out with this.
Camden.
Well, let me check.
Paintball Camden.
Maybe Ultimate Paintball PTY LTD. Maybe that one might come
Yeah,
up.
that might work.
Yeah.
Paintball Camden.
I got Ultimate Paintball Park. Let's see here.
Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Really nice to see you too.
Bye, Pete.
Dave,
I'll see
all
you.
the best.
I'll see you when I see you. If
I'll
I don't
see
see
you
you,
in November,
first.
but yeah, we're bound to talk beforehand. Nice
Okay,
to see
brother,
you,
man.
Steve and Pete. All the best, guys.
Bye, brother.
See
Take
you.
care.
Thanks, Petey.
So, yeah.
Okay. What do Ultimate Paintball Oklahoma? Dude,
No.
come on, man. You don't have
Sydney.
like
Ultimate Paintball Sydney, maybe?
you don't have like an original name? Come on. Ultimate Paintball.
It is
Hey,
Hey,
original.
Dave.
It is.
Hey, Dave.
Oh,
With
wait a
you.
minute. Wait, look what I found. I found Mozzie in the house. Hang on a second.
Paintball PTY.
There we go. I found it. Look at this. I think I found it. Let me tell you. Tell me if this is it. Let me just do. Where's my sharing here? Let me go there.
There we go.
Hey.
Okay, there we go. All right. So we've got. Let me pop this. I'm sorry. I got to like you, but I don't follow you because I don't follow anybody. Okay. So hold on a second. There we go. And all right. So what are we looking at this video here?
So that's just it's just illustrating a little bit of customers and our gameplay and our like some of our fields. It's very short and sweet. Grab the attention. Oh yeah, noise. That's our D-Day field. See the well-worn. That's our helicopter field. Airplane. Got an airplane, got a helicopter, got Higgins landing craft. Run. This is our village. And I think it's just going to do a fly over the helicopter in a second. There you go. There you
All
go.
right. All right. You had me at hello, mate. Good night,
Yeah.
mate. Yeah, exactly. Dude, that's congratulations on that.
Thank you. So
Wow.
Yeah, it's
That
a
is-
really, really awesome field. Probably one of the best fields in Sydney.
Okay.
Like it's
Thanks, mate.
absolutely fantastic.
We've got let me see what we got here. Now is that what you guys call them, jumpers? The things
Hoodie.
that huh?
Hoodies.
Hoodies? No,
Yeah.
no. The things that the
Oh,
players the things that the players were wearing.
yeah. Overall.
Overalls. Okay, cool. So is that what you supply? Because that looks pretty expensive and those look really nice.
Yeah, we supply all the equipment, overalls, ammo belt, chest guards for ladies. Obviously, we pre-pack all their paint as well.
What?
Yeah, so we pre-pack all their paint in pods ready for them.
No.
Yeah.
So probably just going to jump in. Probably something that because paintball in the States is a little bit different. So pretty much, Dave, over here, every paintball field in Australia, when you walk onto a paintball field, they supply you with everything: the paintball marker, your clothing, your harness, your pods. Everything is supplied to the paintball to the player. So
Wait, the walk-on player, not to the actual. Like if I brought my own stuff, I'd have my own stuff.
That's right.
Which you can do as well. But I'd say, what do you reckon, Mossy? 95% of players. So we're not talking club days, and we're not talking walk-ons or anything like that. 95% of players in this country would be organised as part of a group or because there's not a lot of fields that actually have walk-on players at a particular day. Most of it's pre-booked. With bookings.
Dude, you know what? When I played in 2014, I played in Israel, and it was basically the same thing. That you had to make a reservation to go play. You can't just walk in. And I'm like, what? And they go, yeah, you have to have a party of 5. You have to make a reservation. It's a whole big thing. And I said, why are you making it so difficult? It's like, it doesn't make any sense. But I guess you're right. I mean, I can't just show up with my Tipexes that I don't have there. I can't just show up with my 2 pistols and say, hey, let's play some walk on. I can't do that.
Yeah, and I think there is a little bit of movement in that in I don't know about the rest of the country, but New South Wales, where people now are like, hey, can I just show up on the day? So where for the people that pre-book and pay deposits and all that, we give them a lot of bonuses. Well, that doesn't look like a safety hazard at all. So we give them we give them bonuses for doing all the hard work. So we've now had to shape all our packages to sort of include the walk-on player, the person that doesn't want it, just basically wants to wake up, come out and play, which is very much, when I was in the States, what I experienced, was, hey, if you want to play, you just go in, buy your box of paint. I think you pay for, what do you pay for? Airfields and an entry fee, and you buy a box of paint. Yeah, right. And you wear what you got on.
Yeah, exactly. So, and like, basically what we do is, the kids are like they might go, let me just bring this back here. Wait, where are we? Oh, I'm over here. I got 2 monitors. So basically what would happen was, if the kids are like, hey, Dad, in the morning I want to do go-kart riding, and in the afternoon I want to go horseback riding, and then in early evening I want to go play paintball, right? Yeah. That's it. And they have the same clothes throughout the day, and that's all they're doing. If there's a bunch of friends that have like a spur of the moment, hey, we want to do something, that's it. So it sounds to me like, even though, what did they say about Australia, that you guys are like 200 years behind or something, or what's that, right? Yeah, exactly. It's like what?
Okay, look, I can probably answer that. Originally, like when paintball first came to this country, there was a lot of mystique about it. People, the community, and I suppose the public image was, there's all these sort of weekend warriors running around the bush with guns and things like that. So the mentality at the start was that when people went to play at a paintball field, they left the paintball field with what they came with, and that was nothing.
Got it.
Right. So they'd go home. They didn't take home any paintball markers or anything. So pretty much that was how the game evolved over here, where the field supplied everything. So when the person left at the end of the day, they didn't carry any equipment home, and it sort of morphed from there. And it's because of our rules and our controls over firearms. So that's hence what we have today. And I think we are very similar to other countries out there who have tight gun controls.
Okay.
So,
I think that's fine. I'm trying
we're lucky to have paintball, so at least we've got it. So,
all right, okay.
That's probably the important thing.
You're beginning to sound like a redheaded stepchild that gets beat all the time. Well, I'm lucky I get food, so it doesn't matter for that. Like, I'm
can't complain.
Exactly, I can't complain. So
wow, he's a redhead, or as we say in Australia, rangers. He's a ranger.
A ranger, right? I know what the ranger is. I've heard of that one. All right. Well, poor guy. All right. It's jeans. What are you going to do? I'm sorry. You can't go out during the day. I apologize for that, but no worries. Okay. And you know what my name is, Ben? Do you see my name?
Yeah, I can see it there.
I know you're not familiar with that because you don't have a soul. So I'm saying so.
Look, it's your show, mate. All right, I'll keep my mouth shut.
There you go. All right, the Gingies have no souls. Anyway, listen. The problem with what I see with you guys is that I want to go play, and I got to pay how much for a box of paint?
Well, we don't actually sell boxes of paint here for the normal recreational player. We sell packs.
That's it. No more. I'm calling Expedia and getting my money back. No more. We don't actually sell paint. What the fuck? All right.
Dave, you're buying the experience, man.
It's all about the experience.
If you go to Mossy's Field, you're paying for the experience.
Okay, so here's the deal.
Ultimate experience.
Okay, here's the deal. Okay, I'm in the States. I want to play paintball. I've got nothing. I go to Hollywood Sports Park. They have rental stuff. They've got everything. I buy a box of paint for $35. I don't know what that is for you guys, but it's a box of paint for $35. There's 2,000 balls. I get to take all my aggressions out, or I use 1,500 balls and I can take another bag home with me so I can come back the next week and use that bag, right? Right? Hey, you like this?
Yeah.
I like this, right? Okay. And then I say, I love this sport, God damn it. This has just turned me on to it. I'm going to go play and just get into right? Boom, boom, boom. That's how we grow the sport. You guys are like growing patience. You guys are like, you guys are growing.
I think you also got to look at, like, it costs a lot to create, like, to build a paintball place. It's before you even turn soil, there's a lot of government fees. You have to go through a development application process. You can't just go and throw buildings and shipping containers onto a property. The insurance is quite expensive here compared to the US. Everything's really expensive. So the way that we run it is it's both the experience, but we pre-pack the paint for the customer because they're out on the field. We've got like almost a kilometer of high pressure airline under the ground, and
Wow.
it's 500. Oh, I'm talking a different language to you. It's 500 meters or half a kilometer of driveway to our compound from our front gate.
Wow.
Yeah. So the thing is that people, they're not going to walk around with a box of paint. They want to come in. They want to get all their equipment hire, and while they're on the field, they want to carry in their harness their 400 paintballs or 600 paintballs, and then they want to stop for a break, have a drink. We're airing up their guns at the safe zones, and then we're handing them pre-packed pods of paint. They don't want to pod their own paint.
I got it.
We sell it like that, pre-packed.
So if I'm going to go there, am I paying for a certain level or amount of paint? Am I like the X package has got this much paint and the B package got?
That's right. So you're paying for the entry, equipment hire, and the paints all included. It's not separated. It's all included. And you're depending on which pack you want. But what you're paying for is the convenience.
Okay.
You're paying for the experience and the convenience.
You're calling it convenience. Yes, I'm calling it. That's your rules. I got it. Okay. No, listen, I understand. But okay, go ahead, Steve.
The field's also maintaining all the guns, repairing the guns, keeping all tip-top condition.
Right, I got it.
Everything has to be compliance. Like Australia has its own system with certifying air bottles that come into the country.
Wow.
Obviously, the paintball markers, the equipment, licensing. You know, the fields have to jump a lot of hoops to become a registered commercial field. So there's a lot of insurances that go with that. Also, with the states too, there's also rules in the amount of number of referees that you have to have per players as well. So there's a lot of costs that are hidden, you know, whereby in America, you know, it's horses for courses. Every country has its own sort of rules and that. So, yeah.
Right. Okay, hang on a second. Pulled by the short hair, horses for courses. Okay, hang on a second.
Short and curly. Pulled by the short and curly.
We call it the short hairs here. All right, cool. Okay, because you might be from Asia, so you know what I'm saying. So there you go. Never mind. Anyway, so anyway, here's the deal. I think we've learned a lot about Australia. I think we learned a lot about this kind of thing, and I want to give you guys props for having to put up a lot of shit but keep on going. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of. I mean, it's not just like you said. Mozzie can't just wake up one day and go, I like this area in New South Wales. Let's start it. You've got to go through a lot of stuff to get that process, and then once you do that, you've got again big insurance, certain gun. You guys listen. Brick and mortar stores in America. Tim's back. Good. Thanks. Oh, hang on a second. Hey, how was the Dunny? Did you enjoy it?
No,
Jimmy!
Thanks for coming, Tim. We'll see you later. And that's the end of the show.
We're done, Tim.
And listen, Timmy, we actually had Paintball Pete talk for you about your park. So just hang out. We're almost done. All right.
No,
so
I had his steels turn up. I mean, new gates. I got to build new gates.
Can anyone hear him? I can't hear him.
Blow me.
I think he might be serious, though. Sometimes you can't. So just have patience.
I can hear him.
Okay, just have patience. Listen, so here's the deal. in the States, we have a limited amount of brick and mortar stores, right? We're losing those, but the guys that are holding on to them and the actual, pro shops and fields and everything, I just give 100% props to, like you guys too. You guys there's a lot of adversity you have to go through to make this, you love paintball so much that, what I'm saying, that you're willing to jump through a lot of hoops to make it happen. So my hat's off to you for what you guys do down under, because you guys are keeping the sport alive there.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Nice. Nice. Cool. Listen, so Tim, yeah, we ran out of things to talk about behind your back. So I'm glad you're back. So, but anyway.
It's all true. It's all true.
Hey, Dave, has Timmy sent you his photographic collection of his going to the shopping centers and?
Yeah, I was on his list for a while. All his stuff, or his Benny Hill picture, or movies, or that kind of stuff, and yeah, yeah, I know all that. Okay,
we can't do it anymore because they put weight limits on them. So unfortunately,
okay, guys, listen. Is there anything we missed? You want to say anything? And let's do some shout outs before we go. So let's go from the top, Muzzy, and hang on a second. And let's do this and over here. Okay, this is your park. Where do we find you? We find you at Ultimate. You guys, listen. Don't just type in Ultimate Paintball, because you're going to be looking at someplace in Oklahoma, right? So it's called.
Yeah.
Okay, so they made it really easy to type this in. Ready? Ultimate Paintball, PTYLDT. Oh my God! Thank you very much. Hey, listen. Hey, Mozzie,
if you're in Sydney, we'll come up. If
Mozzie,
you're out in the States, you won't find us.
Mozzie, listen. Hey, do you want to buy a vowel? All right. So it's Ultimate Paintball, PTYL. It's called Play Ltd. basically, or Piddle, whatever. Anyway, there you go. Let's go check it out, and you'll find them there. Okay, my brother Steve, how do we get a hold of you?
Oh, really easy. Paintballskirmish.com.
Paintballskirmish.com. Is it spelled like everybody else would spell it, or are you making up stuff?
No, I'm not making anything up.
Okay. Okay, just go to Paintball Skirmish, and you're telling me that the skirmish in the United States that plays the game, they never use that name, right? There's a big game called Skirmish. So if I look for Paintball Skirmish, I'm not going to find you guys, because you guys are using Australian Google. Of course, your brain's going to be just like this. It's going to be just like, you got to use the worldwide Google. All right.
I am. It's a .com. Paintballskirmish.com.
Paintball
Easy.
Skirmish. Okay, fine. All right. Hey,
and we're happy to sell to anyone in the world. So if you Americans or Yanks want to buy something, let me know.
Yanks in the septic tank. Hey, Benny, wake up, Benny. Look up Google my name, David Justin.
Yeah, and if you put dial a desperate, and you'll get Mozzie.
All right. Do I come up number 1 in Australia too?
No, Department of Theatre and Dance.
What? No, I'm always battling out with that guy. Am I number 2 on that one?
Oh, you're number 2.
Yeah?
No, they're just Facebook names.
Yeah, sorry.
I don't like Australia. All right. Anyway.
So you're not even number 3.
Oh.
All right.
Is he on the first page?
Listen, I'm on the first page.
He hasn't paid his Google account. He hasn't paid his Google AdWords.
Yeah, exactly. I'm on the first page on top in the rest of the world, but in Australia, because it's under, so I guess I'm under something else. All right.
There's a video of him.
There's a video.
Yes, you guys, you forget about it. Forget about it. All right. Anyway,
Sorry, man.
Don't worry about it. I don't mind. So listen,
David,
okay. So Skirmish Paintball. I can find you at Skirmish Paintball
Skirmish.
Oh, right, exactly. I got it. I'm dyslexic. Sorry. Okay, and we've got what's it called? We've got Tim. Tim, where do we find you?
HunterValleyPaintball.com.au.
Oh, of course. .au. I got it. Okay, cool.
And we're
all right.
ultimatepaintball.com.au. You were just looking at our Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I just want to show you guys something that I'm not making this up here. There we go.
Well, we all know how Google is. If you're constantly searching for your own name,
Of
you're
course I am. I constantly search for my own name. No, of course. All right. Nice. Touche. Okay. So listen, did we hit everything? Did we miss anything?
No, thanks for having us on. Really appreciate the time, and it's been fun.
Nice. I like it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
Awesome.
we are what? Timmy, what?
I said it's been awesome.
And
Oh, Steve.
you just got it because this is our first weekend reopening. So for Timmy and I, we're super excited. But it's really hard working when you haven't worked for 8 weeks.
I know. Congratulations on your fields opening. That's fantastic, and that makes more. That means more money for Steve. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Buy some paint, guys. Buy some paint.
On some paint. Okay, you guys, listen. We are going to pull the plug on this. You guys hang out 1 second in the studio. Don't leave. We're going to say goodbye to the audience. And ladies and gentlemen, if you get a chance, go to Australia. It's going to change your life. I haven't been there yet. I've been to Japan. That's the closest. And there's something in the works that I might be there next year in Down Under. So we'll see, but I'll just going to say that. All right, you guys. I'll see you later. Bye, and shoot you soon.